Hello, today with Clearly Homemade. Welcome to our Saturday Night Live event, the Christmas Ornament. Very excited to do this today. Now, as always, I do it 5 minutes early to make sure everything is set up, things are rolled out, etc., etc., etc. And of course, to clean the giant mess known as my spots. Go ahead and get my video shared out. I'll be good to go. I'm pretty excited for this. Now, I'm not going to do exactly what I have seen, because copyright, for one. And I'm okay with the design. I wanted to try something a little different. So, hi Jess. We are going to do this. So let me go ahead and share. I'm sharing it to my story for the first time. Have more people watch it. Very exciting. More people watch, the more people I get to talk to, which is my favorite. Okay, we're gonna share with that. Oh, I'm doing a watch party. I don't do a watch party. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I figured I'd be able to do stuff like this first, but no. I used to be able to send it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna send it. I'm trying to think who else. There we go. And then my phone's being ridiculous, of course. It's about downloading something too. It's always fun. Hi, Deb. Okay, great. Now we have this up. We got a few more minutes. And then we're good. I want to make sure the volume is turned off. We don't need to hear myself twice. It is. There we go. I'm good to go. Wonderful. And I'm showing that it's a little dark right here. That should be able to move this down maybe a little bit. Soon I'm going to have a new webcam, and then I won't be precariously perching what I have up. So this is good times. Let's see, 1, 2, and 3 tiles. We're going to be making this ornament in 2 different sizes. Now, it could be any size. It could be super tiny. You know, I can even make them into earrings. That'd be neat. But I'm going to explain why they're customizable and personalizable, I should say. Not just the color of the clay, but the stuff that you can add on to it if I can get the design correctly. Well, the clay goes on the tile and then it goes into the oven because it helps with conducting the heat better, as well as giving a flat surface for it to work on. So we're putting it on the tile. But these are actually coaster-sized tiles. And I did want to do something in clay with the coaster-sized tiles. But most people just put a design in vinyl, and then some don't even cover it. And then they put, like, you know, felt or corkboard back here. Now, I was thinking about doing that, to be honest with you, to try it out. But right now, I've just been really looking at my clay lately. I'm actually going to take my ring off because it likes to get stuck in the ring. That's why actually I don't wear my engagement ring anymore, because clay kept getting caught. But we're almost ready to fully start, and it will be awesome. I do have found a few molds, and I do want to try them out. I do have the rose here. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with that. Okay, we're good. 5 o'clock. Awesome. Hi, folks. Thank you very much for joining me today. I am Terry with Clearly Homemade, and this is our Saturday Night Live event, the Christmas Ornament. One second, I need some water. It's very hot today. Okay, so Christmas ornament, I saw a design. It was actually an embroidery design, and I decided to say, let's go ahead and make it out of clay instead. It'll be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing 2 different sizes, big, small. And these ornaments can even come in earring size and pendant size. It's actually pretty neat. It's a very versatile design that I saw. And this we're going to do. And these are the colors we're going to use. There are 1,001 things you could do with this for customizing and things like that. I'm actually going to run some white clay because I think we might be adding some snow to it to see how that looks. No, I'm not painting on tiles. If you are, that's great. I'm not the best painter at all. So I try not to paint if I don't have to get a little bit of white for snow. Okay, so let's start with the small one first. Here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a Christmas tree, right? Totally expected that. And we're going to do a swirl on top, and we're going to do a swirl on the bottom. Now I'm specifically setting up the tile like this because it's going to be able to cover the most room that I wanted to do. It doesn't have to be as big as a tile. I just thought it'd be nice. There you go. Okay. Now you want to get the snake clay about the same size. We're going to start here. You can get really fancy. And let's see here. Okay, that's the easiest part right there. That's the top. That's it. And then we are going to do, I think we're going to do the bottom. It's about the same size. So you want to make the bottom with the branches. We're going to go with the same design. Now I want to use a tile because it's going to give me, you know, a pretty good idea to help with the design that we want to do. Okay. This is not what I had in mind. I'm not sure if I even like how that looks. No, that actually looks like poop. We don't want it to look like that. Okay, let me take this little piece of clay off. I'm not going to want to have it. I think the best way to do this. Oh, there we go. Okay, it doesn't need to be super big. I'm just guesstimating the size that we're going to need. You can always add and subtract. Okay, now this is the fun parts. To take this, we're doing a Christmas tree, and we're gonna get rid of that a little bit, and we're gonna get rid of this a little bit. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why in just a moment. This is customizable. Now it's not okay. So anything that I make in whatever color can always be whatever color you want. You know, it doesn't really make a difference. And it's so hot in here that my clay is sticking together, but this is easily fixed. Grab the clay a little bit there. Okay. So you want to go make this part small. And then you want to go like this. I tried this design before, and it's definitely working a lot better. Oh, there we go. It's working a lot better with the tile. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it when I am done. You know, I'm not a painter by any means. Okay, let's work on that for a little bit. So the way the design is you can loop it. You really want to get your snake about the same size for it. And you can always adjust this, which I'm going to. Man, my clay is definitely feeling this heat we got. Okay, what do we got here? Went a little tight together. I pre-rolled it because I wanted to see how long I needed it. Okay, and I'm probably going to definitely have to do thicker clay. I think it's going to be too thin. But the neat thing is, okay, well, so first things first. This is going to be very, very fragile, okay? This clay is thin, so you don't really want to have, this is not something you play with. You wrap it up with tissue when you're done, you know, stuff like that. I mean, it shouldn't be super easy to break. It don't be terrible, but it is clay, you know. Because I know when you buy the ones that they have in the mall, I'll take a look at that picture later. That when you look at the ones in the mall, those are all ceramic. You get the stuff that you can paint. I don't know how much it is, but you have different. I mean, 106 is 106, but you have your heat's a little different than ours. I think the other day it was 98 or 96, and it felt like 104 with like 50% humidity. Like pea soup. This the humidity that really just ruins it. I'm not sure if I'm digging this. That looks kind of terrible. Let's try it with the other one. I'm going to roll this back out. I think I'm trying to skimp on clay a little bit. You know, that's usually my problem, is I try to skimp on the clay. So I'm so afraid I'm not going to have room or enough. It's fine. We're going to make this a little thicker. I think thicker would be a little bit better. Roll this out. You want to pull it while you're rolling it. There we go. Let's see. So you're still going to have a little bit of pull there. That's fine. You can always add more if you want. Okay. It'll look better soon. I'm always trying to conserve clay. Now, some people, when they do this, you can add something called armature. So you just make it out of wire first, and then you put the clay on top of it. I was thinking about doing that because it'll definitely give it, you know, a better shape. But I just like the idea of just using just regular clay for it. And you can always add something on the middle to make it better. I'm trying to get all the lumps out, or a lot of lumps. Okay. Let's try this again. So I'm going to go with a thicker look. I think we're now more of a, there we go. I like the, there we go. That is a little better with the thicker clay. Doesn't look so stringy, you know. Okay, so now here's where it gets, I'm going to explain actually now that I like the way this looks. And by the way, the green that you see is not the green that I'm using. I'm using definitely more Christmas green. You're looking at like a pale green. If you take, now see, even the Facebook green isn't the same thing. Okay, so how is this customizable? One, obviously color. And if you want a silver tree, if you want a purple tree, blue tree, red tree, what have you, if I can get the color and clay, tree color is yours. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you see these hooks right here? I have a million charms. So let's say, for instance, you're like, oh, I know somebody who loves feathers. And I know like somebody in my family, like let's say you have 3 kids. One of them likes dogs or animals. One of them likes princess stuff. And another one likes, I don't know, Cthulhu. Okay. I have 3 separate charms. So what you would do is after this was baked, I would get a jump ring. I would hook it into here, and then the charm would hang out on the side. That way it is customizable to your family. And that is how I would do this. Now, as you can tell, I did not have enough clay, so we're going to smooth this around a little bit. It looks more like a bush than a tree, but that's fine. Definitely need a lot more clay than that. But this is your basic idea, the Christmas ornament. And we're definitely going to be making some small earrings. So then you would, actually, you know what? Let's just do the 3 bunches right here. And then you would come over here, and you would have, okay, let's do it this way. A little bit of the brown. And then you would have the Christmas tree. It would hang from right here. It's actually kind of small. So this is like maybe 3 or 4 inches. This would be perfect for a necklace as well, or a brooch. And then you can customize it by putting like little lights, you know, all over the place. You can add, I know, 10 minutes, I'm already done. You can add little bits like this and make it into snow. You know, whatever you want to do, your idea, I can make come to life. But we're going to make one for real. And we're not going to use this green because I don't apparently have a lot. And we want a nice thick green. We're going to try a star this time. But that's the idea. You know, it's a neat, it's a simple, but it can be elegant Christmas tree that you can customize it for your family. You know, and that's pretty important. I mean, that's what Christmas is about. It's hanging out with your family and giving them stuff. We call it present day here. Celebrate Christmas. Like, hey, we got presents today. What you can do is it all depends on what you want. If you want an angel on top, but you don't want yellow, I can totally do an angel. I'm pretty sure I can do, I mean, if I can make a giraffe shoe, then I'm pretty sure I can do an angel. So let's go ahead and let's do my clay good. Run this clay a little bit. We're going to do a silver angel on top. There we go. Clay's been sitting here for like a week. Yesterday was the first time in like 2 weeks I was able to do clay. Actually, sitting now is irritating my knee, which stinks. And if it's not raining when I'm done here, I'm going to go ahead and mow the lawn. Okay, we got a nice silver looking color. Make sure it gets nice and mobile. Also, if after it has been baked, if you want glitter on it, you know, like a glitter snow, that's something definitely easily added with no problem. And I will be getting more green, and I'm going to show you how we do them as earrings as well. I saw this as embroidery, and I'm like, well, this is cute. The person doing the embroidery, though, was using Mickey Mouse, and I don't do anything. Oh, no, I don't. I just buy tile this size, and then I put a bunch of stuff on it, and then I cover it in aluminum foil, and then I throw it in the oven. Now, I'm feeling, yeah, it's better, but so I actually was able to get into the bathtub, well, my shower today, which is, you know, a bathtub with it, without my knee popping out. That was, you know, it's been terrible. Absolutely terrible. But I'm glad that I'm able to, you know, craft again. Because I love that more than anything. I love to clay. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, and if you want sparkle to this, I have mica powder. You know, my mica powder, it makes everything all sparkly. Okay, so we're going to make this a little thinner, but we want to be able to, so this is going to be the angel. Let me get this a little thinner. There's still going to be a place to put the ribbon, you know, so these will come with a ribbon and a color of your choice. No, I'm just kidding. They'll come in red and white. I think I actually have to buy ribbon. I don't think I have any. Or it'll come with a pipe cleaner. So, or fuzzy stick, whatever they're being called nowadays. Okay, so an angel, okay, has a head. Let's do another roll. We're gonna go like this. Good. Okay. It has a head. It has, we got to make sure that we're getting the wings in. Okay. Make this a little bit smaller so we don't want it too crazy looking, right? Right. Okay, wings. It'd be the idea. Remember, if you're creating something and you can't get it exact, just tell people that it's just supposed to be an impression or whatever it is you were making. And there you go. Looks more like an elephant. And then you would probably put this under here. I'll probably do this a little thinner. But I think I'm going to give this one to my mom. Don't tell her. I'll show her later. Like, look, I made you your Christmas gift already. Okay, there you go. One angel. It's, I mean, you can go, you're like, well, I'm not too sure, you know, it kind of just looks like a weird bug or something. You know what, this is actually too thick down here. I'm going to roll this out. I'm actually going to pull it out. Pull it out a little bit. There we go. And then I'm going to pull this, you know what, let me redo this. Because we forgot to add the halo. Because, you know, that's what it needs. It's not just a lady with dress and wings, and it's just a fairy. But if I make it in purple and just do the head and the wings and the dress, then it can be a fairy. I mean purple because, you know, purple's a royal color, and I'm thinking about royal princesses and fairies and stuff. Well, it's fairly simple to make. You just have to get the idea that you want in your head and then do it. So something about this size, with 2 charms, I would have for $15. It'll be yellow, green, and brown. And then you can add anything you want to it. It can come with a plate like this, hanging under it, and I can put your name in vinyl. I think that'd be really pretty also. Yeah, I try not to be too critical with my clay. I mean, some things I am, But honestly, Deb, I don't have time to be critical. Although you won't, if I don't like what I made, you won't see it again. I'll just smush it and do something else. Okay, there we go. I'm going to see we're going to have a thinner look to it. It's not going to look so clunky. Okay, so halos on top. So you want to make sure it gets wrapped around. And then you want to go like this. And then you're going to go with the head. Are we going to be able to do the halo? Okay, actually, you know what? That's not too bad. Okay. It's going to have to go on the back. My husband is watching the Star Trek Next Generation on Netflix. And I love it. Okay, I'm going to put it behind. It'll look a little bit better that way. Okay, so you want to do the wings again. I'm going to do wings like this. Make them pretty even. Well, we can always shape them later, you know, if you want to do something else. Somehow, there we go. And we're going to roll this under again. And there you go. It's your angel under a tree. We're going to do, it's the idea of silver. So let's go ahead and put our angel on top. Now, of course, the green is going to have to get attached because that's the idea. So we want to make sure, okay, we'll put this up here. One angel for the top of our tree. We have the wings, head, and halo. Okay. Honestly, this is starting to look like candy, which is super awesome. That's a really big angel. I'm going to have to find a way to shrink that down. Shrink it down. Okay, now we can actually do the tree in 2 different colors. I think it would be pretty cool. Try to see if I can get it like a nice pencil size like that. I'm going to make that smaller because it's taking up too much room already. Put this guy over here and put the brown over here. Yeah, I'm going to give this to my mom. So this would be the official finished project. So you're going to see what it's going to look like all fancy. Really, Trey, you can't just roll this out even like. This is ridiculous. See, it's starting to get too thin right there. Like this. Trying to spread this out a little bit. Okay, that's not too bad. And it's handmade. Don't forget. When things are handmade, you can just, you know, be a little bit more relaxed. See, that's my motto, though. Like, everything you're going to receive from me is going to be slightly imperfect because I'm a human, and they're made with literally my hands. I have seen a lot of people say that things were handmade, and then it's all like, it looks like a company, you know, it's mass manufactured. No 2 of my items are the same. They can't be. Because then that would, you know, ruin the idea of what that is. We're going to make this smaller. So we're going to make that small enough to go there. So I'm going to actually make it really small. Okay. Ready? I'm going to make our tree again. The tree, you want to be round. Hi, Sue. Welcome to the party. I'm going to go like this. Hold on a second. Buddy, I'm doing my video right now. Want to go hang out with Daddy? What's up? It was a dark and stormy night.
Yeah. Something came right at me.
What came right at you?
Scary monster truck.
A scary monster came right after you?
Yeah.
Yeah, see that part that was really thin there? Causing a problem. My child did not want to nap for too long today.
No, don't
Okay. There we go. There we go. We're going to take this, and it's going to help us make that loop. There we go. I'm gonna make the loop a little out here. Really? Okay, I gotta smush this again. This is terrible. This is just. Maybe I'm gonna try the other color. I just got water everywhere. That is exciting. So you have to bear with me just a moment because I got water all over the clay I had over here. Let me go ahead and start moving all out here. Water on clay. Oops. I'm just knocking everything over. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't need to see my shirt. Okay. I get my water here. Have fun. Enjoy your time, Deb. I'm not cleaning the water mess. Everything is luckily going to... Yeah, listen, this is my life, right? It's just water. You know, I'm sad because I'm going to miss my water, but nothing here can get ruined. If it went in my drawer, everything... No, see, nothing got ruined. It's honestly just water anyway. I'm not going to be upset over water. Oh, but I have an idea. You can also put them on here, too. Okay, let's take a look. Let me just cover everything with a napkin. Oh, it's going to dry up by itself. Great. It's just water. Okay, let's get back to this. Everything will dry. I'm not worried. Okay. Let's see. Don't want to do this. Okay, let's try this again. This time, we're going to try to make this a bit smaller. Okay. It should be better now doing it this way. Try to make it a little bit more even. That's a little bit better. We have these that we can use too. Okay. Just happy I wasn't working on mica powder because mica powder and water, no, that would be terrible. It's a live video. Things happen. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. I'm going to do really, really carefully. No, I was trying to make it a little bit too big, I think. Okay. Oh, this is so much. Look at that. Make it nice and round here. The clay not to stick to each other. Look at that. That is exactly what I wanted to do. See, I just needed to spill water all over my house. I was kidding. I needed to spill water in my craft room to get this to come out the way I wanted it to. Good. Now, remember, we're going to use a different color for this. And that's fine. Okay. I mean, all this is green and white. So it's not a terrible thing. Okay, I'm going to take this off here. Take this off here. Smush them together. Okay, I want to make sure. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Looks nice. I mean, even with the different colors, I think it looks, you know, looks pretty nice. What we're going to do is we're going to take this. I'm going to smush it. Make sure it gets, you know, rubbed in a bit. There we go. Doesn't look too bad, right? Right. what you're seeing up here is a shadow. So you want to make sure that this is more round. Lots of infinite, which I think is a good thing to have for family too, you know? Whole lot of infinity symbols. Okay, so we're going to take this off here. See, do I have any water left? I have some. Just enough for one swallow. This should keep me for half an hour, right? Okay, now we want to make sure that you have the bottom of the tree. So let's go and take this off, smush it like this. And then we're going to go and loop. And I'm just going to do a 2 loop right here. I think that's a good idea. Okay, move this in the back so you don't really see it. Once again, I'm going to try to make sure that this is better looped than it was. Let me move this over a little bit like that. How's that? I'm going to go. There we go. Good. Look at that. Not too bad. Very cute Christmas ornament. It's from my mom, so I have a lot of mixed colors, you know, but we need to actually move this, which might be problematic. No, there we go. Look at that. It's going to hang. Okay. Okay, I'm going to bring this guy down here. Move this not too far down, but I want to make sure that there's plenty of room. Make sure it's round. That's the important thing to me. Make sure it is round. I don't know why. I just feel that it needs to be round. I'm not sure if I like this. Go like that. Might be a little bit better. I have to play around with the bottom. I'm not too sure I like the bottom. You definitely want something at the bottom for the tree stand, you know? So let's figure out how to make this into a better shape. Okay, we wanted to get rid of this part here though, because the clay was already starting to stick together. Okay. I also have letters. So if you want to put like, you want to hang on to it and have, you know, the first initial of the name or something like that, that's fine too. Definitely doable. There's no wrong way to personalize this. None at all. Let's see if I can spread this out a little bit more, make it more like a I liked it before I moved it. I'm going to make this a bit bigger. It's not always the case. Okay, I gotta make sure that this is. It's just so darn hot in here. It's be easier to make in December when it's not quite so hot. And knowing my luck, it would be. Okay, there we go. See? Oops. And then, of course, this wants to be pan in the butt. Go like that. Great. Okay, let me make that angel. This is the angel we want. We're going to make it smaller. Go ahead and push this up a bit. I'm going to have to get rid of this napkin off of here. My clay's wet. which is bad. I mean, it's clay. It's not going to break or anything. I just make sure. There we go. Okay. Put another paper towel on it. Try and dry it up. Okay, so now I'm going to make the angel on top. We're going to make this much thinner. Oh, this angel's going to be huge. But actually, I kind of like it the other way. You know what? If I did it the other way, I could hammer it and it'll look really nice as a pendant. So we're going to look into doing that. Here, I'm going to use half of this. And I'm going to make that pendant. You're actually going to get 2 for today. 2 for. Roll out this crazy clay. So it's something better than it was. Okay, now you want to do the halo. So you want to make sure this gets moved over like that. Okay, good. And then you want to put the head. And you want it to go. Everybody's mowing the lawn. It might be cooler out now. Okay, I want to make sure the head's smallish. That's not the problem we had before, is that everything was just too big. Okay. Let's see. There we go. That's better. Okay, now head and halo. And then we are going to do wings. It looks better on this side. Yeah, a little bit. We'll see. Little angel on top of the tree. And then you want to go like this. After you do the wings, let's spread them down like that. There we go. One continuous knot, which is very important. And there we go. One angel to the top of the tree. And then let's see what it looks like on this side. Ooh. Oh no, looks a little saucy on this side. But actually, I kind of like it. What do you think? It's nice, right? Yep. Okay, good. And then it's going to go, you're going to put this piece over here. And you're going to squish it just right on top like that. There you go. Angel on top of the tree. Now we're going to make sure that everything is even, so let's go ahead and play with this a little bit. It's going to be a little flatter than I want, but that's okay too. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. I know, like, oh, but you're selling it. It should be perfect. Then you shouldn't be buying from me. Sorry. I like stuff like this. I like when it looks something like this, you know? Okay, so what we need to do now is adding snow. Make sure this is even. Yep. Almost. So we gotta move everybody over. Okay, good. Better. Great. I think there's another way that I could have done this to make that better. I really like that angel on top, though. I am going to look about making those into earrings as well. Okay. Now, let's look at that snow. Okay? So usually when you look at the trees, Snow's right on the bottom. Best way and easiest way to do this. Sorry, I put clay in front of there. Put this on a 9. Thin clay. And then you want to cut it. I'm only doing a little bit. I think the best way to do this. So if you go like this, look like snow. No, it just looks like there's a piece of paper on there. How would we do snow if you would do it? I think we'd have to cover the whole thing. Okay, so we're not going to do snow. Okay, but we are going to put lights on it. Lights. And then we can just go like that and make it look like a light. You can put the lights wherever you want. That's a really neat thing. You don't have to go anywhere you don't want it to go. I'm going to try to keep them away from like right here where you would put, you know, a charm. Okay, yellow lights. We're going to do blue, yellow, and red. Do like 3 of each. Be a nice mix of colors. I'm making it like light shaped. Like the classic light bulb. Almost done. Put more lights. However many lights you want. Tell you, man, most time doing clay is making snakes and rolling balls. Okay, this didn't come out exactly as I wanted, which is very sad for me. This is an idea. We're gonna try a little bit better. I'm not digging the tree. So let me look at the image I originally wanted. And I think I tried to make it, I made it too thick. So let's try that again. We have another tile. I like the angel, you know, it's pretty cool looking, but we can do better, right? Right. Let's do it thinner. Thinner without the idea of adding charms to it. Go roll this out. Looks like a pregnant snake. Or a snake that just ate. With the tiles, so I can roll this out better. That's another thing I think. I don't have a lot of room to roll out clay. Oh, it's getting darker outside. Okay. So I want to do it with lots of loops. I get it until, you know what, if this design doesn't work, then this design doesn't work. And that's fine. We'll find something else to do. And we can always put clay, you know, on here. Something like this. But, you know, I can just do the same design, but I can just do it out of vinyl, you know, and then put a hole through here, and then I can hang something in clay underneath. No, that works as well. It's a million different things. I might buy a bunch of these and use these for the ornaments this year for Bruce. The ones I send out to the family. They're pretty lightweight, so it'll be pretty cheap to mill out. Okay. Let's see, we're still rolling. Figure out the bottom. Now, I'm going to show you what I really wanted it to do. Not how thick I did it, because I don't like how thick it is. We're going to go with my original idea. Which is what I should have done in the first place. See, second guess yourself. Okay, now, the idea. We're going to do it again with the loop. Going to loop. And loop. And loop. Go back. There we go. And loop. Loop. Back out. And see, it's not totally round. Let's see if I can get this. See how it looks the way I'm looking. It looks so much better than what you're seeing. I don't know why. Make sure this goes a little wider. Continuously making it bigger. There we go. Loop. Loop. Let me see how the bottom goes. Okay, it just stops off at the really big. Okay, so we're going to adjust this. This needs to go up more. I might try to kiss them together. See, look at that. Don't forget, please find the post. It's in the announcements on the Facebook group. And let me know if you'd be interested in seeing clay on a coffee tumbler. I would love to hear what you guys think. I think this is... There we go. How's that? Looks better, right? Yeah, hold on. Please don't stick together. Good. Okay. We're getting this guy's moved up. Okay. I'm getting this guy moved up. The clay is actually agreeing with me, which is really nice. Now we're actually doing it the full size of the tile as I originally wanted. So you're still having that problem right here. Come on, I need you to just be like that. There we go. See, one side has it like that, and the other side does not. We want to make it all like that. How about that? See, the problem is this one right here. I don't know why it's being like that. Keep thinking I'm hearing rain, which would mean no mowing the lawn, which is good and bad. Mowing the lawn is my exercise. No, that's a tile. Okay, I'm pulling it out a little bit. How's that? That is much. This is what I wanted to do. Do you see this? I like this. And then we're going to go and we're going to add, take that green off there. You see this right here? Look at that. Okay. Now, of course, the problem that we're running into is not a lot of room up here. So, but we are going to be using that angel because I really liked it. I think it looked really nice. Look at the saucy angel side. There we go. There we go. We'll bring this down a little bit. I think I can do that. I like the idea of them touching. It adds a little bit more stability, you know, which is important. I don't really want to make something that's just going to fall apart. And I see horror stories about people ordering stuff and it just looks terrible and I can't. I do what I can to make it look nice. If you receive something from me and you didn't like what you received, please let me know. You know, I'll be happy to fix it. Okay, let's move this here. Voila, look at that. One angel on top of a tree. Now, that is what I wanted to do. I like that. No, I don't. Man, I'm gonna have to really just... I thought it would be a simple design. But apparently, I don't know how to loop. Make sure that it's even. Not too bad. Okay, there we go. Now see, I want the wider loops. Make sure they're a little set up. Okay. Great. Good. Okay, now, since we're not going to use the other one, I'm going to go ahead and put the lights on. I'm going to put the lights here in the middle more. But this is what I had in mind. This simple tree design. This is the one that you wrap up in tissue, you know, when you want to put it away. Not like willy-nilly toss it all over the place. So I don't recommend that. There are more room for you to customize as you want to. We're going to put this up here. Make sure it's not in the way. Let me get some of the red. Let's see, I'm going to add some. There we go. Move some of these, make this a little bit smaller. Hi, Maria. Okay. Put this one up here. No. Where do I want to put it? Let's do this right here. Let me put this one right here. I can cover this entire thing with lights, but it's a simple design that you can personalize. I'm actually going to be able to show you in just a second. Try not to drop water all over the place again. I do have a lot of beads. Yep, here they are. Great. So let's say, for instance, somebody in your family loves dinosaurs. I'm just kidding. No, I have it down here. Okay. So you get something like this. After it's baked, you don't need to seal it or anything. All this will be on here. Hold on a second. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's say, ooh, you guys want to see something? Little Christmas tree. Okay, I had a dinosaur. Okay, let's say somebody you know in your family loves rabbits. It's like, oh, I'm gonna put a rabbit charm. And then somebody else is like, well, I like pizza. Right? Pizza? Like, oh, you can hang it right down here. Because every one of these loops can put a charm. So it will essentially be your family tree Christmas tree. And then you're like, wait a second. I have a family member who likes cats playing with yarn. You would hang it like right there. Okay. And then the charms are pretty light. You know, they are, they're not silver. They're silver colored metal. Let's see. Let's say you're like, I like a popular TV show about wizards and witches. Oh, look. Is that a wizard hat? It is. Put it right there. Let's say these are your 4 grandkids, right? And then you're like, oh, wait a second. They just announced they're getting engaged, or they are engaged. They announced their engagement in the beginning of December because they want to get married middle of July. And you're like, oh my goodness. So let's say it's next year. You already have this, and you're like, I need more charms. Who can I get them from? Like, oh, wait a second. Tray with Clearly Homemade has more charms. If I don't have it, I can get more. And they're like, that person, you know what? I gotta find, my stuff is so, I don't want to dump it all out because I got a lot. They're like, oh, here you go. They're like, oh yeah. So the fiance totally loves dragons. They just happen to be married to the person who likes the hat. And there you go. 4 grandkids and the fiance. And if you like the fiance, you can, you know, add extra stuff to it. Another thing you can add to it as well is I can put, you want to get fancy. I can put on here, you can hang gems. I can hang crystals. I can put Swarovski crystal in all of them, you know. Excuse me, I can definitely do a lot more lights. I can add, oh, you're like, wait a second. I have a family member. Right now I have my best friend is suffering from breast cancer. So for her, this from my family tree, I would put it up here to let her know that I'm thinking of her for Christmas. And yes, I am getting choked up, but whatever. I love her. She's my best friend. She is family. Oh, wait, I found the dinosaur. So my son likes dinosaurs. And we're like, okay, well, I actually have family who likes cats and pizza. That's me. And bunnies and dragons and, you know, that famous thing. But my son loves dinosaurs. He actually watched a show called Dino Trucks, but I don't have any cars. So I would put him like right down here. And then if you want to go all crazy after all is said and done, let's go ahead and see what I can actually do with this. Now this is important. You want to know why it's important? Oh, my goodness. Well, one, thank goodness on, you know, this. I'm gonna take a picture of this. This is important because then you can put your name down here, your family name. My child just got out of the shower. You know what that means. He runs around. Okay, so let me put this over here, and then I'm going to show you what we can do. There are a few ways. Hi, Aaron. I'm going to show you this. You just missed it. Look at this. This is the Christmas ornament. Fully customizable and personalizable, like color of tree, whatever you want on top of it. This one's going to my mom, so I put an angel on top. You know, my idea of an angel. And then these are a possibility of things that you can put on here after it's baked. You can have charms hanging that represent all of your family members. You know, dragon, dinosaur, hope for those who are suffering from a cancer, you know, things like that. And then this down here is what's so important, is that you can also do this. I'm going to show you now. Move that. I'm actually going to move this because this is going to get smushed together. It really does look like poop. Okay. And then with this one, I would probably do in white. And let's see if I can get some. I do have some white already put to the side. Okay, so I'm going to do something in white. I mean, it can be whatever color. It could even be wood. I can figure out how to do wood. That'd be pretty cool. So we'll put this on here. Remember, we use acrylic now. Smush this out. It's going to be kind of thick. You know what? I'm trying to think how heavy this is. There are bubbles in it. Okay, so it's not terribly heavy, but we want it, okay, we want it about like this. So we're almost ready at the end of the video. I'm going to go over probably a little bit doing this. So you're going to cut this. Cut this. Now, why am I cutting this? I'll show you. Okay. Smush it in a little bit. Just to spread it out and make it not quite so thick. Okay, and then you're going to, if I were a tool, it would be right here. Okay, put that there. Of course, it's not going to fall apart because that would be a jerk thing for it to do, right? Right. Okay. You're going to, just like that. I'm going to put a hole in it. Obviously, the hole would be a better hole. This would not have green on the back of it, but I'm going to give you an idea of what we can do. I've always liked the idea of wooden signs that are not wood. So let's go do it down a little bit like this. You want to have a frame. It also smushes out the clay. There's no evening it out, which is very important. I can always cut it. You know, I can always take it out. And then go like this. Cut the clay out a little bit. Okay, you don't want to have it too thick. Oh, you can see the green that's in there. Okay. That's a little bit better. Okay. Make a sign. This all gets smeared in together so you're not even see the green. Okay. And then the neat thing is if you want to do a wood color, something like this. You roll it. Okay. It actually kind of looks like snow. Neat, huh? Okay. Looks like you want to do this, you can do it in snow. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but it kind of looks like snow. You know, that's the idea. And then you would do, if you want to be silly, like my family, you know, you would do your name, and everybody knows my last name. So we're going to do, although honestly, I would be more comfortable doing this in vinyl. But I want to show you, because clearly I can't. This is a terrible example, but it looks like it is carved out of snow, you know, which is neat. You know, you can actually have this hanging under the sign like this. Honestly, I probably wouldn't do it like this. I'm just showing a quick example. I would smooth it out more, make it into a plate, and then I would hang the last name or whatever family name that you want to, or if a family member died, you know, you would do, you know, in memory of, you know, and something like that. I would definitely do that. But here is what we have. Let's see if I get this. There you go. So you have your Christmas tree, fully customizable with charms. I'm going to take a picture of every charm I have. It's going to take me 8,000 years because I have so many. So this right here is, I probably said 15. I'm going to go at 20. Oh, it's raining. On the one. $20. $20, and it comes with 5 charms of your choice, up to 5. We'll do 4. Most families are 4. And then every additional charm would be 50 cents. So $20. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 charms. And then every additional one is 50 cents. So if you were to have a setup like this, it'd be $20 with the 4, 20, 21, 21.50. And then of course shipping and handling. And I would make sure that it would come with a ribbon that would be attached to here. And it would look, none of them will look identical. Okay, I'm telling you right now. This doesn't even have to be down here if you want to. It'll just be like just a loop. You know, but if you want the family plate at the bottom of it, you know, we'll talk about that. But here is $21.50. This whole setup, perfect Christmas gift, super customizable. I have access to about 100 different kinds of charms or so, like 50, at least 55 charms. And then of course you can add Swarovski crystal, you know, and there's upgrades and things like that. So that is what we have. So thank you everybody very much for joining me tonight with Clearly Homemade. I apologize for the water experiment, or the water experiment, that's actually a good name, for the accident. My water goes everywhere. Thankfully it did not go on camera. And thankfully it's clay, which is not bothered by water. So there we go. So until next week, I look forward to creating with you. There we go. Okay. So until then, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.